Alright, internet. How's it going? Good grief. Look how that microphone just gets in the way, doesn't it? I'm going to move it over here, because that's the direction I talk in, you see? Aren't I a smart human being? Hello, everybody. We don't play these games as much as we're meant to, but the point is we get there eventually. And also it means... Oh, good grief, my volume is on. And it also means, you know, that we're going for the record of longest playthrough, longest stream in history. In history. And I'm all about records. It's like when The Rock came back to WrestleMania just to beat Eric Rowan in about 37 seconds. So that was pointless, but it was a record. It was less than 37 seconds. It was like 2 seconds. Oh, I just remembered we got... Oh, no. I remember why I stopped playing. Right, A, we got a number of problems. A, I don't remember the buttons. So as always, if you're tuning in for some kind of awesome experience, don't. 2, I just remembered about... Oh, go away. I just remembered how... My point was, when I last did this, I said I was going to get this done. Oh, shit. The point I was going to get it done and not have to play it in front of everybody. I don't know how to kill you, mate. Mate, look, I don't know how to kill you. That's not right. I'm starting to think maybe I should have had a little... Nobody wants to see this live. Oh, well. Oh, well. We grow together. We die together. This could be the end of Simon Miller's plays games on the internet. I think it's that, right? No, it's not that. That? No, not that. I know I have to fire shit. I literally don't remember. Oh, there we go. It's that. Oh, it happened anyway. That's fine. Kick his ass. Don't know how I did that. I'm alright with it. He's dead. Right. Let's get you. We'll finish this game one day, and it will be a wonderful experience for us all. Right. The problem now being is that basically, if you haven't played this game, we've got to do this awful thing where we... Fuck off. Where we blow up. Wherever they are. I don't know what they are, but it's just not... There it goes, things. But it's just like the most unfun thing in the world. Why isn't that working? That's what I have to do. No, push the wrong button. I don't remember anything. I don't remember any button. I'm genuinely thinking about stopping playing now. That's how bad it is. There's a button that gives you health. I don't remember what that is. Just push buttons. Not that. Not that. Not. Oh, this is embarrassing. I knew there was. When I started playing, I was like, why did I stop? And now I'm like, this is why. Because this is a nightmare, and I don't want to do it. At least I got that video. This is so. This is. I'm gonna get mad. But it's these things in games where I'm like, we haven't evolved enough in video games. Like this is the kind of shit that we used to do when I was a kid, and it's not good. It's like fetch quests, and it's like companion missions where they can die. Right, we're gonna have to go look into. We're just gonna have to go look at the buttons. How embarrassing is that? I've been playing games for 20 years, more, 25 years. This is why I'll never be a proper streamer. I'll never ever be a proper streamer. What the hell is that little guy? Yeah, I don't care about this. Just teach me about the... There's a way to heal down. Thanks. That's what I want to know. Alright.
Complicated was an
just warming up with me.
I'm gonna have to
Somebody wants me to say a line from Super Hands. What, like crack is really Moorish? That's the only Super Hands. He was on Peep Show, you don't know. I don't think he ever made it over to America. It was a really funny show, that was. Stand it. I can't stand it. Like, just why do games why do they always have to be? I get on my high horse. Why can't games just be fun? Do you know what I mean? And no, I don't want a challenge. Is that the thing I've got to destroy? Look at that. Yeah, that's my big pet peeve about video games. In always, I don't need things to be a challenge anymore. Just let me dick around, push buttons. Tell me a good... Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a mistake. Oh, dear. I dislike some fetch quests. Oh, Moopo's now saying, oh my gosh, he said it. Yeah. I'm a man that will listen to his fans. Team Half the 5. Simon, do you do the 2K voice on Sky? That is me. That's a cool little gig to get. It was through a production company that I know very well. They've always been very nice to me. I've known them for years. Been doing stuff for them. I mean, even before I was doing wrestling stuff. That's how long that's been going on. But they're lovely guys. Knew that I am a big wrestling fan. So they said, Simon, do you want to do this? And I was like, you know, given that I've been watching wrestling for so long, those adverts are kind of synonymous with my experience about watching wrestling. So I was like, yeah, I would like to do that. You know? That sounds really good. And yeah, it was it was good. Right, yeah, come on. Spider-Man, superheroes. That's one. Was that one? Let's go to the next one. I can't believe it doesn't checkpoint either. Chris believes in me. I wouldn't. You believe in me. I wouldn't believe in me, dude. I'm bad at video games at the best of times, but the ones that I'm good at, excuse me, are the ones that I like. And no disrespect to Spider-Man, I think it's okay, but oh my gosh, I wouldn't say that I liked it. I think the thing I find most frustrating is
down, 3 to go.
Is the control layout. It's not a problem with the game, it's a problem with me.
Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that?
I struggle with it. So when I got to do stuff like this... Anyway, my point is I'm just done with challenging games. Which is true. I'm not saying that that should be outlawed entirely, not at all, but boss fights and, you know, all of that stuff. I just don't... It's just personally not what I play games for anymore. I just like the experience. I like the downtime. Where's the next one? Let's go over here. But I know a lot of people disagree with that. Like on many games, I'll just whack it down to easy, and I just enjoy it. But I mean, I've got friends who, oh my gosh, I tell you, they think that's the they think that's the worst thing anybody could possibly say in a million years. They just want to be challenged all the time, which is cool. I get it. You know, they like leaderboards and things like that. But I guess it's a kind of, it's like anything, right? If you're good at it, if you're well good at games, you're going to enjoy. Is that it right there? Can I just do it, Spides?
Great. 2 left.
Yeah, if you're well good at games, you're going to like it because it's going to give you a satisfying feeling. I can't figure out, what is it, the satellite? I mean, there is a lot of garbage coming from that, but surely it's powering the satellite. Let's just do it. Soon, no. I'm out of web shooters. I don't think this is it. But it does. It's a fun stream, isn't it? We're having a good time. It can't be it. That one's done, right? Yeah. Just sparkles. But now, let me know. I mean, let me know if you are you're the type of person who does enjoy hard video games still. There it is. Just because I'm intrigued. I like to know sort of people's individual... Oh my gosh, this game is so hard to talk. I don't remember the other thing. I always like to know sort of what ticks people's boats and stuff. Obviously, esports is massive, right? So it'd be stupid to say that it's not a thing. I was good at Call of Duty for a while. I'm not esports good. But on Modern Warfare 2, I just played it so much. I got to... shit. I got to a level where I can play competitively within the space that I did it.
One more.
Did I? Is there one more? Oh, damn it! I've done it. Awful. Yeah, I got to a level where I was decent. But then you see what these guys can do, and you're just like, man, how do you even get that good? It's practice, like anything else. Like, where are you? I can't work this out at all. You know, I've got a guide right there saying it's over here, Spider-Man, you dork. I don't know where it is. Oh, I didn't do my Patron shout out because I got stressed at the game. Massive shout out to patrons who support me and allow me to do this stuff and all my personal stuff. You are the best, and you'll always be the best, and I will always tell you that every opportunity that I can. So I wouldn't have got to this point without you. Have I done? It's just vanished now. Does that mean I've... Man, I gotta start paying attention. It's the worst. Corvette Pride, the older I get, the harder these games are. Makes me smell this mission. I like the slower pace now. I tell you, dude, it happens. Life creeps up on you. Even with stuff like... There it is. There it is. I got it. Even with stuff... Oh, sugar. No. Even with stuff like video games, it's... I missed the fucking first one. I'm not swearing so much. I don't really swear ever. It does. It, like, everything catches up. Greatest feeling in the world. It does. Everything catches up on you. It's like even listening to sort of what you listen to on the radio. I was in the 5 Live the other day, which is a talk radio station over here in the UK if you're not from it. But that's what my dad used to do. And I just been like, Dad, loser. And now, that's what I do. Codename Bacon, I think it was, after I played the Arkham series. Dude, the Arkham series are my favourite games. Arkham City, I mean Arkham Knight 2, but Arkham City came first, is in my top 5 games ever, which I forgot to put in the list that I did on my own channel because I'm a moron. That was a crazy day, that was. Yeah, I think Arkham City is a Batman simulator. It's the Batman game I always wanted, and I wanted a Batman game. It killed me. Yeah. I wanted a Batman game to so much. I even enjoyed Batman Begins, which was a really shitty game made by Eurocom, a developer that's not even that aren't even in business anymore. But it had some. It got a lot of Batman right, or at least some of the elements were right. And so yeah, when Arkham City came out, and it was made by a developer who absolutely knew what they were doing too. Oh my gosh, forget about it. Like greatest thing ever, to say the least. And I did like Arkham Asylum. I did like Arkham Asylum, and I did like Arkham Knight a lot. But Arkham Asylum, it took longer for me to warm up to, just because I think it got much better when it got to Arkham City. A lot of people disagree. I mean, some people hate Arkham City and they just like Asylum, which I find crazy. Right. Can I just stand and watch these people get killed, as opposed to having to get involved myself? Because clearly I'm not cut out to be Spider-Man. It doesn't bother me too much because he was never my guy. Always a Batman guy. Kind of always a DC guy. I like Superman, but just ludicrous. This isn't fun. Like when they were making this, surely someone said, "Guys, this is shit." Like we just. I'm meant to be Spider-Man. Why can't I just be the most empowered guy in the world? That's the problem with the Superman game, right? They never had the balls. Swing it, Spider-Man, swing it. They never, swing the out, dude. They never had the balls to like get rid of the challenge and just be like, look, you're the flipping Superman. Do whatever the hell you want, and it's okay. I mean, the last Superman game we got, don't forget EA. And I understand why they did it, but they gave the city a health bar. That was Superman's health bar, which is the daftest shit ever. But I still hope that Rocksteady are working on a Superman game, and that we get that eventually, and we break that curse. And I know it's a cliche, but if you've ever played, oh good, I'm already playing it. If you've ever played Superman 64, it's the strangest game you'll probably ever play in your life within the context of what it's meant to be. Apparently, Superman's sole existence is just flying around through hoops or rings. It's so weird. I don't even know why I'm playing this anymore. I only started playing it because when it came out, I thought, oh, it's new and it's fresh and people want to see it. Now I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm just doing it. You police, you are crap police. I'm doing everything. Hey Simon, you see how you love Ian Wright? Did you watch his podcast with True Geordie the other day? It's good. I did actually, yeah. Well, I watched half of it, and I need to get into the rest. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I just like Ian, right? He's just a really good dude, or he comes across like a good dude anyway. I always liked him. That's why I got asked this. I liked him. He was one of the few football players that I saw that actually had something about him. And he just cracked me up. He didn't care. Yeah, no, I've always liked him, right? That was it. That's why I liked Arsenal. It's simple as that. It wasn't even Glory supporting them, because that was before the super good years. But I actually, for goodness sake, that was just ridiculous. I have some cool news about Arsenal Football Club soon, which I can't talk about right yet, but I'll be able to talk about soon. But it's cool to the point that it's putting a smile on my face. So yeah, you can look forward to that. I should be able to talk about it next week, 2 weeks. I can't remember where we are in April. April. What is wrong with my brat tires? I don't know where we are in February. I think next week, maybe the week after. I'll check. I got some cool news. I'm looking forward to it much. But that's all I say. Is teasing makes people assholes. It's like when you see you're on Facebook or something, goes, oh, I had a bad day. Someone goes, what's wrong, hun? They go, can't talk about it. And I'm like, well, maybe it would have been best not to say anything. I've wired it up. I get it. I understand why people do that. It makes perfect sense when you have bad days. Honestly, man, going back to my rage with this game, I stand by it. This is not fun. Like, I'm sure, yeah, you're super good at the combat. It's like, oh, look at me go. What if you're not? And what if you don't want to stand around like a doofus? Also, why is square circle, apart from a good Reddit forum, why would that be the combination you'd want to put on anything? Those two buttons aren't in the right place. Look at me raging like a proper nerd. Let's get rid of this guy. Dodge out the way. Get another guy. Remove legs. Get him. Oh, fuck you. That's not the only things that make me swear in the modern day is video games. Right his legs, there you go. Am I being shot at by a helicopter as well? I stand by the fact that the police are doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Some people do get properly mad playing games, but I never understand that. It's like, again, it's like resting. I'm like, if it gets you this mad, don't watch. And people, or don't play. And people don't like that argument. No. I'm like, no, bro, honestly, if it's making you this mad, absolutely just give it up. Your health. Like, eventually you're going to get to a point where your heart can't take that rage. You don't want to die through video games. That's not a good way to go, unless you did something cool with it. But unlikely. Get him, get him. This is the last one. Please be the last one. Did it slow down?
Yuri, your men are safe.
Nightmarish.
Get to the Upper West Side. We're trying to shelter civilians, but Rhino isn't making it easy.
Right, see.
He never does.
It is a good video game. I mean, I'm not the right person to show this off. I am bad at it. But, you know, I'm just a human being. I get that all the time. No, you're world crap at games. I'm like, yeah. It's like when you go and do karaoke, and sometimes people are like, you're world crap at karaoke. Because I think I'm here to record a record deal. It's like, just enjoy karaoke. So at least we've done that. We'll never have to do that again, as long as we live. Team half that 5. I can't watch Raw, so I just wait for you to up those downs. Thank you, my friend. Keep doing it, and I'll keep doing it. And as long as we have that symbiotic relationship, ups and downs can be alive forever. Right? See? It makes sense. So thank you very much. Me helping you is also you helping me. And as I've said time and time again, it's not a bad job to have. If somebody had told me when I was but a boy this would be one of my jobs, I would have said, how is that even a thing? Because YouTube didn't exist then. Because I'm old. So, yeah, absolutely. It's
prisoners are looting a
it's a cool deal. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Got a surprise soon. I don't know when to bust it out. I won't even say what it is. Now I'm just being a massive tease. I'm being a Facebook guy. But yeah, I got an ups and downs surprise. You can probably figure out what it is if you watch it. What's the one thing I would most likely do? But I am looking forward. Convicts. I mean, I have no idea how close I am.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move.
The former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades.
I'm gonna eat the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
Do this again. That's bad game design. It's like Final Fantasy X, when you're on that stupid ship that flies and you do this boss, and the boss is really hard, like really hard and frustrating. And then, as soon as you get off the ship, you have to do another mini-boss battle. And if you die, it puts you back before the first battle, and it's like, dudes, that is unbelievable. I've had to do that bit so many times. The pacing in the game is really important. I get like flashback. I'm Spider-Man! That's my excuse for everything. So when you play FIFA and you're like, game's broken. So I'm Spider-Man, I should be able to get away with anything. Get it. That'll do, up in the air. I'll get this guy, he's got a gun, he does. Bazooka! Oh my power. Not dead. Get him. Under you go. Yeah, up, boom, nice. Take him out. Right, slow down. Oh. Okay.
Never seen
Smidgens.
Rhino walk away from a fight.
Hi, bro. Love your work,
He
says
must be
Kevin
working on orders
Johnson.
from
That's
Dr.
very
Octavius.
Kevin,
Making
I
quick
should
hit
say.
and runs on the city's
Thank you very
emergency
much.
response teams.
And I love your work too. He took me out. There's more. Wait, do I? No, I don't have to get these guys because I've got. No, Spider-Man, just fuck off. Fuck off. They're not on the agenda. Your agenda is over here, isn't it? So literally, the only thing Insomniac could come up with was a bunch of the same fights over and over again. Poppycock. Oh gosh, that was not good, doesn't it? I take him out straight. Oh no. Spider-Man decided he was going to do the other thing. I never use focus because I use all my things on health. Am I dead? Man. Sometimes. Jobbustify, you remind me of a young Eddie Brock. I'll take that. Thank you. Michael Torres, hi Sam, I love you all the way from Texas. That still blows my mind. Especially with something like this, because I know that...
Yuri, Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
I know these are, my gaming thing isn't really
If those
my
barricades fall,
big...
the people
Oh
inside
wait,
are
they're
done
still dead.
for.
Okay, I take it back. I know my gaming thing isn't sort of my big thing, so it's crazy to think someone's watching me from Texas. That's brilliant. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Who are you? Who are you, Mr. Arms? Oh, you got dodging powers too, do you? Even though you didn't get bit by a spirit. That'd be sad. I just want to kill this guy. He's really annoying. How am I even meant to know what's going on? Survive against video game design. I'm going to make games where you just beat the crap out of people but you feel awesome doing it. It's just like, wow, I'm so brave. Look at his legs. Look at his leg spike. Mine. That's going to happen unless you go between his legs. Spike.
Thanks, buddy! Get to the other barricade! They need you!
Or is there? Right, now where am I going? On the roof? Not this roof. I don't want to go kill people I don't have to kill. Oh, if I do it again. Why not do one of our special takedowns? Nope. Not allowed. Not allowed this time. I won't lie, I'll be happy with this game. Well, the rate I play and we never will be. Who's played this game? You played this game and finished this game. Let me know. Like, I imagine there's still loads to go, but let me know where we're at. It seems like it's sort of, you know, G'ing up to a crescendo. I think I've done like 52%, but I know most... Oh, that's one of those guys. I know most open world games you get to like 65 and you're done with the actual story bit and the rest is all finding nonsense, which I'm not doing. This is a purely story-based playthrough, so you can watch an old game getting played by jackass. That's all this is now. There's the only reason to do it. Is for that reason. Finish him off. There we go. Knock him out. Right. No, not another one. Another two? Take out the RPGs on the roof. Is there a helicopter? Let's play the game. What if Spider-Man didn't exist? It's a really good game. Okay, they're on building tops, so we can just smash them off and kill them like that. There we go. Turn around, knock him to his death. Yeah, take him out. Oh yeah, give him a Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana off the roof. Let's get you 5 stars. I really think you need to go to the guy that's got the big exploding gun, Spider-Man. I think he's also just going to hit you with it. Yeah, finish him off. I will go. I stand by the fact that. Oh no, not another jabroni. I stand by the fact the Arkham games are the best. I mean, again, I say that though, but it really does come down to use web strike to close the gap on Sable jetpack. Avoid their gadgets.
least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
One of these.
Has
How do I load it up? Load up the
anyone else feeling very 1984 right now?
web strike, web
Oh,
bomb,
just me?
web,
Come on,
web
anybody?
impact, web shooter. I guess it's the fast thing. That's not what I yeah, that works. Yeah. You know what? You told me to take out the guys on the roof. This has gone bizarre to me. I felt utterly lost. This is like the Elimination Chamber tag team match, which you could sometimes qualify for by being in a qualifying match, and sometimes you don't have to. Oh my gosh, did I get a lot of people getting in touch with me about that today? Saying, there we go. Saying, Simon, the only reason they don't do it on SmackDown is because they don't have enough participants. It's like, well, that's not my fault. It's like, I still don't think you could just muck around like that. Well, that is why I love it. But it just makes up its own rules. It doesn't care. And that just makes me laugh. It's still alive. Can you go away? Sugar. I need to use your web shoot. I'll zoom in. The RPG men are more important. Is that an RPG man? Knock him off. This is what I'm they've already got bazookas, so Insomniac decided, well, we'll also introduce this guy that will drop bombs. It's like, why? Jobsify, did you unlock the wrestling suit yet? No, I haven't unlocked anything. I can barely play the video game, let alone locked anything. Where's it put me back to? This, I'm just moaning now. But this it feels now like a game that has run out of ideas. It feels like I say, it needs to crescendo. It goes crazy. It's not my bag, baby. Kill you. We need to figure out what we're going to play this year as well. Now, what's coming out? Loads of people have said Resident Evil. If you don't know, I'm the biggest wuss imaginable. Cannot play scary games to save my life. Well, I can play them, but it just ruins it. Take him, that way you don't get hurt by things, yeah. Choke him. Break his neck, Spider-Man. Yeah, I can't.
Nice to see you, Spider. How about some payback?
Cannot play. Well, there is one on the channel actually. We did Outlast 2 for Halloween. So I promised my patrons I'd do it. Like I say, they're all lovely people, but they are actually lovely. Of course they are. And you can just watch as I break as a human being. Asshole it's here. Why is there two of them?
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph.
Well, I thought it was like one bad guy. Right now I realise.
I thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks. Guys, we're on the same team.
Yeah, we're on the same team.
At least wait
Also,
to attack
you're
me
really
till after we
annoying.
take out the convicts.
Like, really annoying.
Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh,
Let me just
me?
take up. No, please leave them alone, Spidey. Okay, take them. But then please take. This is ridiculous. Please take out. Not him. Him. Yeah, him. All I care about is the RPG dudes. He fall off the roof. He did. Right, sweet. Get. Yeah, use your thing. That's right. Good. Right. That's the last one, is it? Nope. Make sure they're all dead. I mean,
you guys
honestly,
designed those little energy bullet things just for me?
Mash
I'm
it
both
down.
flattered and horrified.
That's just what I do. Right, so that's not the way to do it. Right, let's just get to this last. Yeah, up here. We're gonna play the old-fashioned, do it really fast game. Hey, you're not a.
Riker's escapees are down. Need to deal with Sable's flying monkeys now.
Again. All the RPGs are down, so kill these fuckers first. Oh wait, idiot! I thought I'd taken long as he's dead. Right. Oh, more of them. Just those annoying enemy types known to man. Yep, get rid of him. There's one more. Look at those people on the wall. Stupid video game. Oh man, don't even pretend. Don't. That puts me back to where I was. That may be the end. That may be the end of the stream. I don't know I could do it again. I don't think I have it in me. I know what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to have to shoot myself in the head. Oh my flipping days. That is bad checkpointing. Just, I don't want to do it again. This is why. Oh, I'm not going to go on about it. But no, that's what I mean. Like it's meant to be for my enjoyment. I've done this, and now the game wasn't happy. Therefore, I got to do it again. Someone said, "What was it like shooting W2K promo?" Like I said, I did with a production company that I know. So they've got a studio, and you know, I just went there and I did it. So it's basically like working for mates, because I already knew them. They just happened to be working they just happened to be working on a property that, again, it's kind of like it made sense because they know I like wrestling, so they hope that I can get the tone of what they want me to do. Hopefully, I did, and then from there, yeah, it was just a cool thing I got to do, and hopefully there's more stuff in the pipeline. I like to do that stuff. Someone just said this is really frustrating. You're right, it is. It's not fun to watch. This is why I said I knew there was a reason I said I'm not doing it anymore. And now I've remembered. Shit. Right, let's take him out first.
Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now?
Oh shit.
Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
Spider, why are you just standing there? Don't get it. Down? No. I think this will be it. I know I said I'd finish it. I don't think I think I lied. As long as you're honest with a lie, I think it's alright. I don't think I have it in me to finish this game. I think it's completely gone off the rails. Right, it's too much. I wouldn't mind it if we didn't have these guys in the air, but and it's the what do you call it? Focusing the lock-on system is horrendous. I fucking told you to move, you red piece of goop. Just get him. Get him. Knock him off. Fucking more like Peach Tube, you love this game. Someone says he needs to dodge more. I am literally smashing the circle button. I couldn't be dodging more if I tried. That's why I don't get, like... Oh well. Right. Get him. Get him. He's gone too.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm on it.
Get this asshole.
One roof clear.
How about some payback?
I really wasn't going for you. Take him out. Good, right. Now these assholes are going to turn up. This is the bit where I get sad. Jump Survive says don't spam. I'll do whatever I want, Jump Survive. It's my video game experience. I want to spam, I'll spam.
It was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks. Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
So look, I pushed exactly the right time, and he just stood in it.
Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
Yeah, good. Right, where's the other one? It's unbelievable. Why did he do exactly what I asked him to do? Yeah, get rid of him. Now get rid of this one. the butthole. There it is. Here it is.
Did you guys design those little energy bola things just for me? I'm both
I
flattered
think he's gonna
and
have to concentrate
horrified.
this hard. I can't talk. I can't do the whole thing you're meant to do on stream. It's just sort of nonsense.
This city's gonna fall, Spider.
Like just creating a... Can I draw them away? Are you gonna, if I go over here, will you come with me? Or are you programmed to stay over there? Oh no, you're all coming. Push the fucking dodge button. Go get him. Take him out.
That's it for Sable's airborne
Sweet. Is
commandos.
that all of them?
Now to mop up the rest of the Rikers escapees.
Probably not. I feel like it was better than it was before. We will find out. Right, get Bazooka, asshole. Yeah, just take him out. Is he Bazooka, asshole? Yep, Bazooka, asshole. He's dead, though. I think we are doing better. Right, maybe it's just these guys. We're done. Says as he gets exploded. Take out this fool. One guy left. Shit. One jabroni left. Oh, I say that. I know that for sure. Oh. Hell.
Yuri,
Alex
safety
A,
secure.
favorite Spider-Man movie.
Man, I just
I'm
found
not
out
a
what
massive
means to be
Spider-Man guy.
Sable's
I
priority
like
target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international.
I always thought what's his name, Andrew Garfield was good. I thought he got a bad rap. I think he's a great actor. Anyway, and I always thought like those movies seem to get dragged around, but I think both of them are
Guess
really
so.
good, and I like Emma Stone in
Okay,
them
I need
too.
to sign off for a bit.
So I
Call me
never
if things
understood
go south.
why they got
Will
this
do.
so much.
And
I thought the
thanks.
Tobey Maguire
You've
one's
given
all
us a
right, but
fighting
it just
chance.
I wasn't. Tobey
Okay.
Maguire was it was
Need to
okay.
hustle
That
to
was
feast
about it.
Sister Side in
So I would
Harlem,
absolutely
help May.
put. I like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Peter,
I just
thank
do.
God.
I did like
We need you at the
Homecoming,
Veteran Center. Where are you?
but
I got held up. Are you okay?
no,
What's
I did
happening?
like it. I did.
Convict started a
But I think
fire.
I'd probably put
I got
Amazing
the building
Spider-Man up
staff
there,
out,
which
but
everybody
they
hates. I don't
miles
get why
are
everybody
trapped
hates it.
inside.
But again, I'm not a massive
Trying to
Spider-Man
find a
guy,
way
so
into
maybe
them,
there was
but
full of
the fire's
inaccuracies
spreading so
or
fast.
it wasn't
Stay where you
represented
are,
well.
MJ. I'll handle this.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Just
Move
like
it,
Andrew
Pete.
Garfield, good
Move.
actor. I saw him in Hacksaw Ridge as well. And he's good in that too. He's got a really good American accent. Just an Andrew Garfield mark. Simple as that. Right, we continue moving forward. Thank goodness. After the nightmare. That's the worst Let's Play ever, isn't it? Angry man gets angry at inanimate thing. I've totally lost the idea of what the story is. I know Doc Ock was screwing us over. I remember that. That was a sad day all round. The person I worked for free. That's right, I remember.
MJ, stay back. I don't want to have to
No,
rescue you
don't say
too.
that, Spidey.
Peter,
She's
don't be
just
crazy. Wait for help.
she's gonna get mad at you.
May! May!
This is not good. She's probably at rescue, whatever it's called. She's never in her house. Yeah, what do you mean, May? She's your aunt.
Here! We're over here!
Oh no. That's not where you want to be when there's a fire. She doesn't look that scared at all. She looked more perturbed.
Man, you alright? Get to the window!
Don't call her Aunt
Too
May,
far.
Peter.
Hold on!
You're just giving away who you are. It's good timing. It's good timing by Mary Jane. Poker it. AJ Styles mentioned your name on the newest Up, Up, Down, Down vid, Simon. I know, I saw. It was quite the treat for old Simon Miller when I found out about this. He's a good guy, AJ Styles. I liked him before. We had one conversation a very long time ago. I like him.
I've got you.
I like him a lot. He's a good guy. But I did see that. A lot of people told me about that as well.
Oh my god.
Nathan says she's at bingo. Oh, is she? Oh, she is now. It's a bad bingo session. We'll help Miles as well.
Miles, come on.
You just become Spider-Man soon, Miles. It's all good. Oh, you think about yourself.
No.
You didn't put yourself first. You didn't give yourself self-care, and now look. That's all right. See, it takes a team to survive. It's like that part in Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 where he stops the train. That's a good bit. I like that bit. Mupo 1811. Millermania should be the name of a wrestling pay-per-view where Miller is in a throne and wrestlers enter different matches to win the opportunity to kiss his feet. I don't think I'd want people to kiss my feet. I don't know how I feel about that. It may be a little bit uncomfortable. Can they kiss each other's feet? And I don't want to watch. I don't want to do that. I appreciate the thought though. Jovi Binks. Do you think Dolph is still mad? I don't. I don't know. What's Dolph meant to be mad about to begin with? I didn't know Dolph was mad. Let me know what Dolph's meant to be mad about. We can go. We'll do it one step at a time. Right. So we've stopped that fire. We're still alive.
Is May okay?
Everyone is
Right,
safe.
you done it, Pete's.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been.
You don't know that. You may have
As I
fallen
would
and
have been the
been
last 8,500 times you saved
been okay.
me.
You got spider senses.
Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up.
Oh, look, they're gonna get back together, and it's gonna be wonderful. Alex A, you'd
hard
say you're more of a
being the one who
Batman
always
guy.
gets
Favorite
saved, you know?
Batman? Well, that's a question.
Sometimes I wanna do
In terms of the movies, Christian Bale and Michael
Trying to make
Keaton
you
would
feel
be
like
on
you
par. But the Kevin Conroy animated Batman is probably the best, really, when you think about it in terms of longevity and stories.
Hey,
But-
so I didn't know if
Yeah. I mean,
wanted
it's more a question about the
sparkling
bad ones. Obviously,
or
Val
flat
Kilmer is
or
bad.
spring
George Clooney is
or
atrocious.
mountain spring.
Adam
So
West
that
is.
one of
It depends.
each.
He's not bad at what he was told to do. It just depends whether you like that iteration of Batman.
Am I interrupting?
But mostly, Batman
No,
has been represented okay.
MJ, Ms. Watson,
Obviously,
and I
the
were
comics
just
have gone all
talking
over
strategy.
the place, but you know that's
Strategy.
just
right.
the way of it.
The
But yeah, I
city
mean,
is
my
in danger.
favourite in terms of
Needs
I
our
would
help.
never discount
Oh,
Michael Keaton. What
I'm alright.
Michael Keaton did was great. Michael
well,
Keaton
call
came
play
across like a
coach.
psychopath, which is what Bruce Wayne is, and that's why I liked it so
Okay.
much.
and
Jacob
conquer.
Chester, do you have any thoughts on Ben Affleck not being Batman
Watson,
in Matt Reeves' solo
we need
film?
an
I think it was
anti-serum
kind
for
of for
Devil's
the
Breath.
best because
Oscorp's
it just didn't work,
developing
right? Justice
something,
League and
but
Batman vs
there's no
Superman
way
weren't
they can
particularly
keep it
decent
safe from
movies, and I
Octavius
don't
and
think
Lee.
Ben Affleck embraced it like
need to
I thought he
find the
probably
cure
potentially could do.
and
I think I would prefer that
Just
he was
down to
directing
minutes.
it, which I know he was going to do eventually.
Miles, you need to be my
But
eyes
yeah,
and
no,
ears at feast.
I'm not really bothered. I was never that
Anything
into
goes
the
wrong,
casting to begin with, but I said that for Heath Ledger,
need to keep that
and that was a
place and the
mistake.
people there safe.
So
All right, you got it.
I went with it,
What
but
do
no,
you
I think a
want?
new one is good. I think it needs a new one,
Gang
and
of
hopefully they look to the
costume nutjobs
past
is
to
taking the city apart
influence
piece
the
by
future.
piece. Time out of
Hey, wait.
Do you think The Rock is helping Ronda with the promos
What do I
now?
call you?
No, I don't think The Rock.
I mean,
would.
who? You have
I
a
think The
cell
Rock's
phone
got
and
anything to do with WWE at the
your
moment.
pockets or
There you go.
something?
Dark Gospel says Andrew Garfield was
Watson,
such a
give me
bad
the number.
Peter. Can you let me know why? I really liked
luck,
him,
team.
but again, I'm not a super Spider-Man fan, so maybe there was a reason for that. But let me know if you're a proper fan. You know, I know there was
You have
backlash
his
against
number. Are you
it.
Spider-Man's girlfriend?
I just never understood it.
That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock.
I liked him.
Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
Right. Missed all of that. So ridiculous. Hey Simon, who is the big WWE star that AEW has made an offer for? I don't know. I mean, in terms of the fact that they're meant to be in contract, you would imagine that it would be AJ Styles, simply because his contract is about to come up. But that doesn't mean that's correct by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. And I think whoever it is, you know, as long as they're doing what's best for them, that's it. You know, that's. We forget sometimes. I think that wrestling is a job done by real people, and they've got to do what's best for them, what feels right. Like, how many times have you taken a job based on your gut?
Thanks,
And that's what
creepy
wrestlers
stalker
do too. And AJ Styles got nothing left to prove to anybody. He can do whatever he wants to do,
Because
and
you
more
keep
power
leaving
to
me
him.
tasks.
But I honestly don't know. I have no idea who it is. I like AEW though, because competition makes better wrestling. And already they've created an environment where they'll pay, you know, like for like wages that WWE does. And that means negotiations have to happen between all wrestlers, and that's cool.
What's in it for you?
QPR forever. Do you watch Batman Beyond, Simon? I think I did. I'm 99% sure I've seen that. I watch everything. I even watch Gotham, which I like. I think Gotham gets a bad rap. I think Gotham's a really good series. I mean, it's stupid and it's over the top. I don't necessarily agree with some of the castings of some of the villains, but it's different. And I like the guy that plays Lieutenant Gordon.
We need to start tracking the big boys.
Or is it?
Still no leads on Octavius?
Whichever one it is.
No.
I like the guy that plays that. Also the same guy from the
Forensics came
OC.
to a sweep of
There you
Times
go.
Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might
Yeah,
be able to turn
I'll watch
something up.
anything.
Let you know what I find.
With Batman in it. Just that type of a guy. I'll just fall into it. Just fall. Even though you're into Spider-Man. There we go. Thank you very much. Gaines, good evening, man. Good evening, Peter. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well.
Spider-Man.
Hope you're about to enjoy me
lend a
playing
hand?
games really badly. Are you ever going to react to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye? We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, absolutely. What, am I meant to be taking this guy out? No, just talk to me.
Thought you might need
This is
one,
weird,
officer.
isn't it? Now I'm just
You
crouching
don't
down
know
at
the
his
half
feet.
of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath.
Alexei,
stuff.
man, you watched
Forensics is having
Gotham.
a hell of
Yeah,
a
it was alright. I mean, it
News
wasn't.
reports
It was
say this is where
bizarre.
auto-release
Well,
devil's
I didn't
breath.
hate it at all.
Might have left some residue I can track.
What are we doing? Like being detective? What on earth? Like there's something on the back spide. Analyze.
Some residue on
Oh,
this
don't give me a
side.
mini game. We know
Maybe
how
I
I
can
feel about
isolate
mini
it.
game. Oh boy. Oh no! Unknown substance found.
AT-rich
shit.
leader sequence. This looks promising.
If two of the, oh, I'm not even going to bother reading it because I never understand. Oh man, what? Oh, what? Do you just? Wait, what? Oh, that one. Oh, I see. You have to like. That's weird. That'd be that. No, I wouldn't. What was that? That's a weird mini game. I thought I was being wrong. Yes, Andrew G was too cool to be Peter Parker. He is supposed to be
Definitely
relatable, not
Devil's
the
Breath.
coolest guy in high school. I think he came across like that.
Should be able to track the
This is why
dispersal
we all
path
have
now.
different opinions.
Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
Oh no, not stuff like this. Well, at least they're not running around having to kill 1,000 people. Flag? No, past the flag.
Got any leads?
Dustbin? No, past the dustbin. It just keep, it just keeps
Trail's
on
gone
going. Stop
cold.
there. That? Nope. Now I look crazy. Was it that thing floating? No, it's just. I swear I'm getting stupid.
Need to follow the vapor trail. No good. Dead end.
Usually I just do this in my free time and no one knows. It's only recently I've decided, yeah, the world deserves to know that I'm a moron. it's not out there enough.
Really can't say, sir. Freaking spooky in there. You're telling me.
Right.
Not
No.
this way. Should try another vapor trail.
This is crap. I don't want to follow dead ends. I want to go on the luge.
Vapor trail heads up that building.
Up that building. Alright, over there. Well, this one looks promising, doesn't it? Kinda, maybe. No, Peter, you asswipe. Peter, please. I wonder they will get mad at you.
Trail leads down into those vents.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good
What was
idea,
Otto
does it?
doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
I mean, clearly this is a bad idea. Clearly. I'm going to do it anyway. Moopa1811, very kindly in the super chat. Appreciate it. Gotta go. Bye to the smackdown of what culture. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for always tuning in as well. I appreciate it, dude.
Well, this is
Caleb, yeah, but you're a moron, but we enjoy. Fair enough, I'll take it. Investigate Otto's lair. It's got a
some way
lair.
to hit the
Man, it's
lights.
super dark. I need to do that. I turn that off. I didn't mean to. No, well. It kind of lit up the building a bit. It looks cool. Yeah, I know it's full. I just activated it by pushing the wrong button. Who knew that he had a lair? Like Mumra. That's R3. Do you remember Mumra? Who remembers Mumra? Without looking, who's Mumra? I tell you what, I've got a copy of, I got one copy left of Fire Pro Wrestling on the PS4 that was never claimed. So the first person I looked that correctly says who Mumra was, what they're from, I'll send it to you.
There be light.
I'll keep an eye on it. Well, you got to do, no googling
Using
either.
this as a staging
Tell me
ground?
what cartoon Mumra was
Chaos of
from.
the prison break would have been perfect
And I'll-
cover to move in.
And then you could just email me your address.
Matt Gargan, aka
we'll do it.
Scorpion,
Yeah, look at that.
aka Crazy Pant. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Why do you want to rotate? So you just want to listen to it. Yeah, play.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan.
Caleb,
Clearing
our
your debts was
Thundercats, you
more
are
difficult
correct.
than I anticipated.
Caleb, you want to email me your address? I'll send you a
You're
copy of
introduced
Fire
to
Pro
some
Wrestling on the
demanding
PS4.
individuals. But once the
Oh,
reservoir
dear.
job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not
He really
persuasive.
turned, didn't he? What a heel turn that was. Turned out to be a right asshole. Was that it? Alright. I feel like there should be more.
Old man Vulture. That power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer. And Otto's developing an experimental
Jeez,
treatment to
it's dark,
save him.
isn't it? It's a bit like Mr. Freeze in Batman. Do I have to keep listening to these, do I? I really want to listen to these. Let's put it
Adrian,
down.
what bitter irony that your miraculous
That's good. All
wings
games
should
should
have
do that.
brought
That's
such
good. Bioshock used to do
horrors
that the
on
best, and
your
everybody
body.
stopped doing it.
Thankfully.
Electro. Total live
Alright, so
wire,
we're just
that
finding
one.
out that he's been helping them the whole time. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy.
It's like Daniel Bryan.
Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
This is what we're going for, clearly.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to
Why
me,
is he?
I thought
Why do
you
you record all these
insane.
things?
Pure
Like, don't,
energy.
if I got into bed with this guy, I'd be like, don't record all of this.
But as I dove
Like,
deeper
because somebody
into
could
the
come and
plot,
listen.
What's
Don't
this
do
now?
it.
Otto must have used this map to plan. It's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
Who is Otto meant to be? He's Doc Ock, right? He was meant to be our friend, and then he turned on us. He's a butthole,
UV bulb.
and now we got to kill him. that's pretty much what we got to do. Am I not done with this? I don't really get what. I've looked at the map. I looked at your crappy light. I looked at whatever that was. Not that interesting. There's a gun. Oh, a gun. Terrifying. I really don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I'm not going to lie.
Good old Rhino. My second favorite Russian.
I'm going to have to fight Rhino at some point. I think it's going to be a nightmare. Rhino!
Alexei,
his real name.
I've followed your career with great
So
interest.
Doc Ock has actually just been going around just being an absolute
Otto
tool.
developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Doc Ock is a genius. Unfortunately, he's also crazy, Spidey. This is what we've learned.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
So they're with him as well. Jeez, they're just fighting everybody now. Is that it? Is that everything? No.
Otto's rage is driving him.
Worst hat I've ever
The
seen.
neural interface is exacerbating it. But his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
All because he hates Norman Osborn. Hasn't even become the Green Goblin yet.
Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast.
And all of Spider-Man's friends have turned against him. Who's the common denominator here? Just saying. Spider-Man.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was
Ben,
you
I ain't great with
targeting
superheroes, so
Osborn
don't know who he
these
was like
past
Batman games, though.
weeks, I was
Everyone
shocked
likes Batman
and saddened.
games. Batman
But
is the
then,
best.
as the situation evolved before my eyes,
People still
I
have that
felt
debate.
inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed
I'm sure that's everything. I've been around.
without hesitation.
Done that, done that. Done that. Did this, did that. Didn't there. Don't need to look at that. I'm done. Clearly not done. I guess it's not going to let me leave, yeah, unless I've done everything, of course. Becoming a bit of a slog, Spidey, not going to lie. Oh, wait a minute, there we go, the note.
Seems like Otto and Lee have more.
Thank you
of
for the
a history
medication,
than I
it
thought.
helped. Yeah, right,
How
you just
long
helped.
have they
You're
known
just
each
helping out
other?
all the villains. I get it, like, I understand. Right, all those triangles are gone now, so maybe it will let me leave. No. I must have missed it on another table then, right? Oh, I must have missed something here. Maybe I didn't even look at this one.
Norman.
Oh, I must have missed it
Feel like
entirely.
I
What
can't
an
turn
idiot.
around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't
Still need to look at this one as well.
selfish he is, how reckless, how evil. If only they could be made to see the Norman I know.
This is literally now Simon. It's like one of those games you get on your mobile. Mobile? Who do I hear? Oh, there we go.
Scorpions
Helping Otto in
for
exchange for a clean slate, which seems smart to
Criminal
me.
record expunged. Gambling debts
Yeah,
erased.
it's good. Oh, it's this one. Why am I not done with this? It must have something to do with this stupid light. Oh, pressed.
Huh? Nothing
course it did.
happened.
Uh-oh. All my things just turned back
Must
on.
be a way to get that lamp on.
Right, turn the lamp on. Is that... the literal thing is turn the lamp on. Alright. Is that not enough? I'm getting a bit bored of Spider-Man. Not going to lie. What, do I hit that one first? Alright, I guess you have to do that first. Yeah.
There we go.
Now let me put the lamp on. There we go, look.
Hidden
Now we'll show me.
markings.
There we go, look at that. Now we
Otto's
know
tasked the villains
everything.
to
you
destroy
idiot
Oscorp
Doc Ock.
holdings throughout the city. Seems like the last stage of the plan.
What is
a
happening,
direct
Simon?
assault on
Not a lot.
Oscorp.
Struggling
Most
with a
likely
video game,
Norman.
which is embarrassing given that I'm not, like, I'm a young man. Old man, I should say. Either way, I don't know. Why's my mouse stop working? There we go. Icarus. Blah de blah.
Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense.
Right, we're done. I know everything about your dastardly plan, Doc Ock. I'm still not allowed to leave. Please let me leave this boring room. In here? I ain't a door. I'm now just literally walking around looking for button bro. I'm still here. What have I not done here? Why? We listened to this.
Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company. How many men would I need?
I'm baffled
Well,
about
let's
what
see.
it wants me to do with that.
First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or
I may just bring this. I'm so confused about.
next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes.
Do I just listen to the whole
handful of
thing?
men. No more than a half dozen. A
The
Sinister
Sinister Six. I know that thing. I've heard that before. Do I take the thing out or something? Oh, I really don't understand. Everything else has lost its triangleness. aside from that and this? We've investigated. We want to investigate every one. Ugh.
Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline
read that one.
properties. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another
It is Batman
Oscorp-owned
Begins.
property.
Right, is that all of them? Yes! Success. But now this one's still going to have it on, isn't it? Oh my days. I'm not listening to it again. I outwardly refuse.
Icarus.
There we go.
This is it.
That was dull.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly.
I agree, Luke. All
I'm
games
Octopus.
should do audio logs that
There is
continue
no
to
Icarus,
play
is
when you exit.
No.
Absolutely.
Martin
Bioshock
no
did it and nobody else
assistance
did it. I
to
never
secure the
understood.
anti-serum.
Stone Cold Steve
Icarus
Austin's here.
was a
Alright, Stone
ruse
Cold.
to get you
On
in
break at work, so I'm
position.
just wanted to say you're awesome. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to let this cutscene wrap up. And then we'll call it a day. Because I'm getting tired. And that's just not a good way to stream. Because you stop talking. It's just me sat there playing a game. I am going to get this done despite what I said. Vulture's here.
So refreshing to work
Vulture
for a man
looks
like
like-
Octavius. Backup
That's a really
plans
old
are
man.
his backup plans.
Oh dear.
Are you okay? What's
I'm being beaten
happening?
up by an old man. Well, this is a good way to stop. We end on a cliffhanger. Is Spider-Man going to be beaten up by Vulture? Unlikely. Unlikely. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll get another one done this week and try and finish this game. I really would just like to put this game to bed. Mostly from like a pride point of view. But thank you for joining me on this random stream on a Wednesday night. Just thought it'd be fun to try and get back in the swing of it. And we have now. We swung. It's just, who was that? Was that Vulture? The Vulture's the person that threw us into this wreck. The Doc Ock?
Trap
Oh, that's
failed?
Electro.
Softened him up. Time for plan B.
They all look crazy. I mean, I guess they are crazy. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Maybe I'll try and smash one out tomorrow as well. And maybe we can get Spider-Man done this week. Wouldn't that be nice to get that? What a perfect time to win. Love you all. Have a lovely evening. Take care.